Güey, ¿a dónde vamos? What? ¿Dónde está mi moto? Mm, Mm. Hola Ana. Hola Valentino. Ana, Valentino, ¿cómo están? Mm. Está tardando mucho. Y- Mm-mm. Ah. Bienvenidos. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Mm-hmm. Vamos. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's my. It's para mí. Oh, llegaba solo. Mm. 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 Mm.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. It's a throw-in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Rudiger cuts it out. Throw-in. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bellingham. Vitinha running with the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can...
He's had a hit!
¿Qué?
Well, the finish certainly didn't
¿Qué
match the build-up.
fallaba
Lamine
ahí?
Yamal
No puede
deserves a
ser.
lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Stood up well to him there. Good effort from distance. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodrigo. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior. Oh, what has happened here? And just the keeper's Vinicius Junior! And that would have been some goal.
Vinicius Junior can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He's played him through. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's been cut out, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. He can run onto that. That's really well cleared. Goalkeeper's ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! Vinicius Junior. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, there's the clearance. And that has left him in a heap. Rodrigo. Fran Garcia. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Militao.
Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Barcelona are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45... And the shot! And he hits the net! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Back into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Lucas Vasquez with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! He's not got that quite right. Oh, well played, well played. All eyes on the referee.
Oh,
It's a
dang.
penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Now, power or placement? And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Madrid playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Ball's gone out of play. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. Yamal might just make this. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the
La
case.
asistencia a este partido asciende a
Just eases him off the
70.987
ball.
espectadores.
Driving on and making good progress. Not the most accurate pass. Has a look and has a go. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Oh, that's ambitious.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Mbappe with the challenge, and he has given away a
Se
free
va a
kick.
producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
So there's going to be another change here. Oh, strongly challenged there. That has been cut short. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
15
making another change
será
here.
reemplazado
Well, for
por
me, this was the
el
obvious
dorsal
substitution.
6.
He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the ball...
Has a go! Courtois did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's been shifted off it. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rodrigo pinches it off him. He's in plenty of space here. That is a great pick out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! Oh, denied at the last. Chouameni bustling and very visible inside the box.
Yeah, it's only natural.
Oh, smashing header! He's going for goal! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, he's picked his way through. Oh, well played. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. Courtois looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it
Habrá
didn't
6
work.
minutos de descuento.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Belts one. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Vinicius Junior. Yamal. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super find. Now it's Ansu Fati. And he's searching through. And that's that. Barcelona are going up.
Se ha
And
encontrado
now
una morena
they
con
can
tabletas
dream.
de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido.
Hemos ascendido. A ver. Hemos ascendido. Estamos arriba. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. It's a lovely, neat pass. Hernandez. Now it's Torres.
Mhm.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's not got that quite right.
Son Heung-min really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the runner. Marquinhos promptly onto that, and that is that. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Gets his pass away. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Van Dijk cuts it out. That's headed upfield. Mbappe might just make this. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide.
And a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's picked out the run. Scholes. Fernando Torres. In with the challenge. No, again there's no way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Fernando Torres bops him off it and wins back the ball. Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. He could be in here. Real chance. He's had a shot! Yes! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And he's done it again. And the shot!
Oops.
Well, that is remarkable.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, and he's through the middle, and he's onside. He's picked his way. Can he finish? It's in! Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Hola,
What a lovely
Gabriel.
moment.
And with that,
Hola,
the
Gabriel
hat-trick
Valgues.
is complete.
¿Cómo estás?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is good alertness. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham. And we hit half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
¿Cómo te va,
Barcelona
amigo?
dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And we are back underway. And that has put paid to that. Pedri, Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Son Heung-min. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Beckenbauer. Marquinhos. Here's Rodri. Beckenbauer. Adams. Costa Curta. Now it's Scholes. Scholes showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, nicely intercepted. Scholes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he was quick to react. Great ball if he can get there. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good ball. Chance! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. There could be trouble here. Had a shot! Goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He's had it taken off him. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min. And it's Son Heung-min. Engages and forces... Oh no, what has happened here? Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Terrific header. No, that's just wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both
18.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10.
The most
El
accurate
dorsal
pass.
14. Cambio de jugadores.
But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Vitinha haciendo falta.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That pass isn't the best. "75 minutes played. Vitinha. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's gone forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Decent hit! And he hits the net! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He can run onto that. Now it's Mbappe. Now Mbappe. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Mbappe. Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! It could be a lifeline!
¿Tienes Efootball móvil? No, no, bro, no tengo.
The lightness of step,
No
the
tengo
sharpness of movement,
EPS.
the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Xavi Alonso. 5 minutes to add. Alexander-Arnold making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's hoisted clear. It's their second corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 22, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 3. Serán
And the finish!
sustituidos. El dorsal 16.
And that's gone behind
El
for a
dorsal
goal kick.
25. El dorsal 15.
And we're done. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally...
Good job, guys.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's away we go then. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez is sporting a guilty look up. Has a look and has a go. It's their first effort on goal.
Bayer Leverkusen were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Kimmich calmly anticipates. Great ball if he can get there. Gundogan. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. And smartly reclaimed. Real chance! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! That was a given. It always was.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
After 12 minutes is
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Alvarez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Look at the space here. He's had a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again. Bayer Leverkusen are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Gundogan. Caicedo gets over and intercepts. Vinicius Junior. That is ended up in no man's land. Moved on forwards. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, this looks sharp. Pedri. Played out to the right. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. There will be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior, not the most accurate pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
Heads it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well
Todavía
placed
se
to
me
deal
hace
with
el
that.
partido.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He gets big! And now they can spring out of defence. That's a shade optimistic. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Half an hour played now. Fiddles it through. Van Dijk makes the interception. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. That's played into space. Van der Vaart. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's managed to gift it back. Pedri. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played. And that was very necessary. Donnarumma punts it upfield. So nearly the perfect ball.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's gone for goal. It's fallen loose again. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. He's had a hit! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
That looks like a preconceived plan.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Lewandowski. That's going to go a long way. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's lost his man. Chance! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's become a case of men against boys. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the shot! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, smashing header! Oh, almost a 6th.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Oh, no joy this time. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Interesting ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Alvarez. He's got tall. And he's spooned it over the bar. So we've reached the hour mark.
The attendance for this match was
Ansu Fati.
71,550.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Pedri.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Mbappe. And that is a little undercooked. Van der Vaart. And the shot! He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high. That could spell trouble. He's onside. He's away. And they can counter here. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Well, that pass isn't the best. That'll be a throw-in. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's there to retrieve it. Pedri. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, he's been caught napping, and he's away. Rice, oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Yamal. Lewandowski! He's put it wide.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 22. Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 10.
Forwards and with
Beckham.
intent. Van
Number
Balten
19,
kept aware,
Messi.
and it is reclaimed easily. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good alertness. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing, and it's slung out wide. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Beckham, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Number 8.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing, and he had to go with the risk.
Number